headed to my weekly appointment at the VA. I've had the last 2 weeks off because of the holidays, and probably need to answer some questions. Had a lot of really good questions, and yeah, so will the reserves be receiving a pay raise, same as active duty? And the answer is yes. Active duty and reserves receive the exact same pay raise. Everything's the same because reserves receive active duty pay when they drill. Like I said, 1 drill weekend is equivalent to 4 active duty days if you drill Saturday and Sunday the entire day. But let me go do this appointment. I'll be back in about an hour and a half, 2 hours, and I'll answer some more questions. Okay? Another question. Reserves. Why is it that the reserves have different rules, standards for receiving the GI Bill and the VA home loan? And the reason being is because the reserves, you're part-time. Okay? Active duty, you're there every day. You're living the life. Living the dream. But reserves, you're only required to do 2 days per month, 2 weeks per year. That is it. So no, you will not have the same benefits. Once again, that's why I say if you're looking for the GI Bill to get that full-time 100% benefit, just go active duty if it's that important to you. Otherwise, if you want to be the reserves, live the reserve life, and you want that 100%, then you're going to have to mobilize or go on some type of ADSW orders or something of that type to accumulate that same 36 months. Okay, so, but it's because you are part-time. 2 different worlds. Like I said, a lot of similarities, but they're actually, if you were to put the reserves and active duty side by side, it's night and day. And a lot of people don't understand that when I say that until they actually go from active duty to the reserves. That's one reason so many individuals leave the reserves, because they're like, what the heck is this crap? This is not the Navy that I know. Looks at 2 different worlds. So, but that is that question. Another question that I had was from Curtis. Curtis wanted to know why individuals refer to me as a chief, although I'm retired. And the reason being, Curtis, I would say the short answer is respect. Okay, it's something that I earned, and I will always be a chief, just like you do 4 years, you leave the military, whatever branch, with an honorable discharge, you are a veteran. No one's going to take that away from you. You are a veteran. Okay, so I am a chief. It's different for the Navy, unlike other branches for the E7, E8, E9 pay grades. Totally different process, and we also go through an initiation phase. So, I earned it. Other individuals that wear the anchor, they earned it. It's going to start raining on me. All right. Here we go. Got to fill up the car again. Be right back. Lovely weather we're having today, not. All right, another question, which was from an individual, did not give a name, but saying that he is currently serving in the Marines and will be getting out later this year, heading back to Texas, and wanted to know something in the regards to having free education. What we're referring to is the Hazelwood Act. Hazelwood Act states that if you are a resident of Texas and you enter the military from the state of Texas, you serve whatever your contract is, and then you get out of the military, you leave the military, you go back to the state of Texas, have an honorable discharge. There's some other stipulations, like you have to have served 181 days or more. So for instance, if you were 185 days and then something had happened to where you were like maybe medically discharged, you would still be eligible for this without serving the full contract. Another stipulation though is you must have used your GI Bill. So whatever that is, your post 9/11, or if you had the Montgomery or whatever it is that you had signed up for and used. So say for instance, this individual come back to the state of Texas and pick a degree, you use all 36 months up of your post 9/11. Now you're like, okay, I'm out of my GI Bill. Now in the state of Texas, since you entered the service from the state of Texas, you're returning to the state of Texas, you are eligible under the Hazelwood Act to receive 150 hours of free education at a state school. And it's not just for you, it can also be for your spouse, or it could be for your children. All right, so yeah, they have it's a great deal. You know, it's not like either or, GI Bill or the Hazelwood Act. You actually get both. So if you live in the state of Texas, I would highly recommend that you use that educational benefit. You know, it's free. Very, very good question. Thank you for asking that. So I hope that was helpful. I hope so, because I am home. Adios, amigos.